sometimes there's no reason to buy a 6-inch figure, and I don't understand why I buy it, but clearly there's a reason for these figures to be in my collection. Namely because they are clear figures, are translucent, but you knew that from looking at it, right? You didn't think that they were just, whatever. Let's take a look at these two figures. I normally will not collect 6-inch Star Wars, the Black Series. I feel like that's just not my thing, but this one's translucent and it does the hologram thing, I guess. Woves. Don't know what even that is. I did watch Star Wars, but I don't remember this guy in it. He looks like Boba Fett, so I was like, there we go, Boba Fett. It could be the ghost of Boba Fett after the Sarlacc pit. We didn't know that the Sarlacc pit actually ate him, but in the comic books he kept on living, so he wasn't going to die. And then this one, again, another Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Turbo Invisible Ranger. Now, I never watched Turbo Ranger that much. I did not like the premise that much. $6.99 for this one, $9.99 for this one at my favorite toy store, Toys R Us, or Ross stores to most people. It's the store called Dress for Less, but I don't remember. Okay, I buy socks from there sometimes, whatever. So let's see what we got in this one. He may not even be in there. And that's what I got to start doing is if I get a box like this is what I hate about Hasbro. I don't know if I'm getting it or if I'm going to get a bunch of tea. If you know what I'm talking about, you don't watch this channel often. And that's fine. This may be your first time here. If you are, welcome to my channel. I just do unboxing reviews. If you want to watch good reviews, I'm probably not the best channel for that. I just do a different take on them. Probably, maybe, possibly. Okay. He comes with a wig. That's interesting. Oh, wait, these are more? It's also another thing. I don't know. I can never tell if I got everything out of these. I want to keep this, make it to a gift bag. But then again, I'd have to have friends to give it to. Oh, he's very pearlescent. So I wish the sun was shining right now because you can definitely probably get some nice colorful beams off of him. He's got double joints here. He's got the sword wielding hand or the gun hands. Evidently he has, both hands are gun hands, but he only has one gun. I'm glad they gave him a gun because I've been noticing a trend to not give people guns anymore, even though this one does not look like a traditional gun. And I'm like, really? So what are we going to fight with, sticks? Well, we don't want to teach kids to play with the guns. I don't think they're going to think this is a real gun. It's too small. So we got some ball joints in the thighs, thigh swivel, double joints on the knees. They're pinless. I don't know why the big thing about that is, oh, pinless. No, I don't care. He's got a boot cut, which I don't personally like. There's somebody screaming in the background. That was crazy. He doesn't have toe, which is fine. I don't really care for toe articulation. And evidently somebody's screaming again in the background. So we have the face shields looks very different. I guess it's the only place that's actually painted on him. Nothing else seems to have paint on it. All right, so we have the gun in this hand, and we have this hand with the invisible gun. We have a pew-pew effect, which will fit in the gun, hopefully. There we go. And since he's only holding the gun with one hand, I am going to replace the other hand because it doesn't make sense to have him in a gun position without guns. He has a backpack? Okay. So I guess he's going to take his books to school in a backpack of explosion. Here we go. We're off to school. He's carrying his, alien, I don't know. All right. So I have a feeling this is a robot, but I'm not 100% sure. I feel like there was a toy of a blue and mostly blue, looked like a cop car sort of, the paint job on it. I had one at one time. I don't know if it was from Turbo or some other series. So even though I hated Turbo, or no, I won't say I hated, even though I didn't like Turbo, I still got the Megazords and any kind of robot stuff. So I've always been a big robot fan. Robo don't know that though. All right, so he's got too much articulation. Like, that's overkill. I don't personally care for that. Even if you had him ride a motorcycle, you got him going out the outside, you're not going to bend. In real life, you have thigh swivels in your real human body, but not anything here like that. It is in the ankles though, so whatever. All right, so for $5.99, I got a 6-inch. That's $1 per inch, and he comes with extra hands. So always hold on to the hands, even if you don't think you'll ever use them, because you may need them for something. You get like, I don't know about you, but I've gotten things in eBay and they didn't come with the hands. So voila, there you go. you got some hands. And if you stick your hand in the fan, then you will lose a finger. All right, well, I was trying to save the box. I don't know why. Like, yes, the box is so pretty. Not at all. It does have some information on. Let me see. It's got like a biography. Turbo Invisible Rangers, 2022. There's no biography on him. This one seems to have a biography. Hologram effects, not Teddygram. Axe Woves. Receive the transmitted details of your next bounty with Black Series holograms featuring light up holly pucks. So you can play holly hockey on it. There's a thing right here and it says includes bounty chip. Yeah, don't know. But I don't know. The light up thing sounds like it'd be a fun little thing. Okay, so let's see if this light up puck still works, or do I have to add batteries to it? It's kind of heavy, like it's got batteries in it. My guess is it does not. Let's see, not included. Nope, it takes 3 AAA batteries, not included. So I know what you're thinking. I came here to find out about. No, I know. I wasn't completely prepared for that. I didn't buy it for that. Let me put it that way. Here is the Black Series, in case you can't figure out how to put it together, I guess. Oh gosh. Thanks for telling me. I would have been stupid without that. And this is probably just don't throw it away because it's got plastic and yada yada yada. Okay, and that's the button you'd push. So I'm going to pretend like this is Boba Fett, not whatever the heck it was called. Because look at this. This is definitely Boba Fett. Not to be confused with the thing in America right now called Boba Fentanyl. That's not the same. All right, I hope I got all of it. So it's close enough to Boba Fett for me. I don't know if there's any that much differences, but look at the R and the L inside there. That's good. All right, let's put his helmet on so you'll never see his face. Oh, that actually moves still. I thought it was just bent like that from being in the stressor, but no, it actually comes down. The only time I ever saw that happen was on my 12-inch action figure I had when I was a kid back in the 70s. No, was it? I guess it may have been the 80s. I can't remember. This is the big 12-inch figure. I hope I still have it. I know I got rid of a lot of stuff, but he has one weapon. No extra hands, so if you want his extra hands, you could probably put these on there. Oh, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Ooh, shimmery rainbow. Here comes the sun. So they're very different. This one's like Great Kool-Aid or Glacier Ice. Remember the Game Boy? I had the Game Boy Advance and it was this color. It was Glacier. It was like really clear purple. And this one's more like a clear pearl. I was trying to say pearl. All right. So that's not going to stay on, is it? I wish it would like really plug in well, but I don't think it's going to. He's got too many rubbery things. His joints are pretty good. All right, I can put the gun in his hand. So once again, we got a gun. That's good. I was thinking, oh boy, when do they stop putting guns in their hands? Like the new, or is it just certain people? Like is it just DC toys? Because I know that was a new thing that they were talking about. So when did that become a thing? I mean, seriously, some people don't make sense without guns, like Peacemaker or Peacekeeper. His whole thing is he produces, pieces. That's another word for a gun. All right, is it Peacemaker or Peacekeeper? I can't remember off the top of my head. He was one of those Charlton comic characters I didn't really read about or anything. Oh boy, this thing's gonna keep coming off. So this thing's not gonna stay on, and I don't know if there's some trick to it. I think there's a trick called glue, but do I really want to do that? Let me push it as tight as I can. Oh, look, the little rockets are actually individually articulated. Okay, somebody in the comments let me know, what do I do with this to keep it on? Did y'all use glue? Oh, does he just have single articulate? Okay, so his knees are actually not double jointed. They're just single jointed. Here's where you're standing on the hologram thing and you turn it on if you had that ability, but I don't. And let's see if he can stand up without falling over. Oh, there's two things. Let's get rid of the stupid little thing that's in front of it and use both of them. There we go. Stands pretty well. Or so I thought. Let's see, does he stand? There we go, he stands. All right, wow, I didn't think he'd be that much bigger than Boba Fett. I didn't think he'd be bigger at all, to be honest with you. All right, so which one do you like better? Of course, I'm gonna go with Boba Fett, but I don't know, they're both pretty interesting. Which one's the clear, better one? And again, the Boba Fett thing, can't get the backpack on. All right, I did buy some cement, so maybe I'll try that first because I don't want to melt anything with super glue or anything else. All right, as far as articulation, let's see. This one has, they have pegs. There's no, the weird thing is that there's clear plastic but no pegs, or the jointless, pegless joints. But he's got double joints and he only has single joints, so that's weird. Let's try to see how smooth the actual articulation is. It's a little clickety. That's fine, but something to be said about the smooth one as well. All right, so yeah, I think personally I like the Boba Fett one better because I like Boba Fett. And I know he's not really Boba Fett, but I think he is. I just wish this was down. All right, well, thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments if you have these or if you picked up, you passed on them, or what. Just let me know. I'm curious what you guys think of them.